Hello, welcome. My name is Shazia. In today's video, I will talk about how you can get your food into Trader Joe's, what some of the steps are, and how you can prepare if you are interested in getting into the Trader Joe's grocery outlet. So let's begin. So in today's video, we will talk about how to get your product into Trader Joe's, what some of the steps are. This question comes up quite often where a food company would like to explore and expand its market from selling on their website or small local stores to a larger retail establishment. Today, we will discuss Trader Joe's as the grocery store of interest. So, what is Trader Joe's? Let's begin with that. For those of you that are not familiar with Trader Joe's is a retail chain grocery store in the United States that offers unique, good quality food for low prices. Their goal is to offer good quality foods and beverages while keeping the cost low. One way that they do this is by purchasing direct from manufacturer, and sometimes they private label the items as well. They don't really like working with a lot of middlemen, brokers, wholesalers, etc. Instead, they prefer to get their product direct from the producer, the farmer, or the grower of the food item. If you have a food that is currently being sold on your website or in other grocery outlets and you want to see your food shown on shelves in Trader Joe's, here are some options that you can consider. See how your product first fits their goal. First and foremost, check out Trader Joe's as a brand. See what types of foods they offer. Are they similar to yours? How do these foods compare to your product? What is the price of your item in Trader Joe's? Is that something your product can handle as a retail price? Think about some of these basic things as step one. Then we can begin to look at some more details next. Now, another thing to consider is, does your food contain any of these ingredients? There are certain foods where Trader Joe's has a strict list that they do not work with. So see if your food or beverage item contains any of these ingredients. The ingredients they don't like to work with are artificial flavors, artificial preservatives, MSG, added trans fat, not trans fat that's already present in certain foods but added, dairy ingredients from our BST sources, genetically modified ingredients, any added color not derived from naturally available products. It is really important to make sure your food item doesn't contain any of these ingredients. If it does, talk to your team and see if anything needs to be changed in your recipe, if that is something you wish to do as well. Another thing to consider is, where is your food produced? Now that you have looked at your unique food item, let's talk about where it is produced. For Trader Joe's, the food must be produced in an FDA or USDA licensed and approved commercial facility. This facility must also have food safety certifications like Good Manufacturing Practices or HACCP, which stands for Hazard Analysis Critical Control Points for food safety. Now, once you have decided that yes, your food does meet their criteria, it is unique, doesn't contain any of the ingredients they don't like, and it is produced based on their criteria as well, let's start to look at some of their requirements. So before your food or beverage can be accepted, you will need to make sure your food package has a nutrition label, that it lists the nutrition profile, the ingredient list, and any of the allergens that may be present in your food or its food manufacturing process. The nutrition label, of course, can be created by sending your food item to a lab for chemical analysis, or it can also be analyzed by using a nutrition analysis software like Nutritionist Pro. In addition to a nutrition profile, you also have to submit a product liability insurance and a third-party shelf data analysis report to kind of talk about how your product's shelf life is and food safety. Now, before you submit your product for review, let's talk about how to prepare for this process and some things to think about. Let's say that if your product is accepted by Trader Joe's, can you really handle the production volume? Do you need to plan this out? Because if this product is picked up, the volume will definitely increase. So plan that out with your team. How about pricing? Trader Joe's, since it purchases direct from manufacturer and their goal is to offer products at great pricing, you may need to be ready for a lower margin for your item. Run some numbers to make sure you're comfortable with this. And then lastly, also think about, how do your current customers react to your product? Trader Joe's does not work with a product concept, so your product must be on the market. Think about how your customers feel about your product. Is it well liked? Does it have a good demand? These are all things that you can highlight in your application to stand out from other products. Next, let's think about the application process. Yes, you can submit your application via their website. Perhaps you can also see how you can connect with the buyer for Trader Joe's. Maybe think about connecting and networking with some industry leaders or other manufacturers and see how their experience was. Check LinkedIn to see if you can connect with anyone through that platform. Check out local food shows and see if you can learn more about this process. Other things that you should prepare for are: look for professional tools like nutrition analysis application, labs to run your analysis, food safety checks, shelf life checks. Line up any consultants you might need for packaging, storage, or layout of your package design. You may also need to sign contracts when the time comes, so have a lawyer who is well versed in this type of law to help you with this process. When you feel ready, submit your paperwork and stay in touch with the contacts you have connected with at Trader Joe's to help you with this process. Then, when your wonderful food item is selected, don't forget to celebrate with your team on this amazing achievement. I also have some additional resources that you can look at. So peruse through this slide. This information is also available in the details of the video, and I hope that this was helpful for you. Thank you for spending your time with me today. Well, I hope that was helpful for you. If there are other videos you'd like to see, please let us know and we will be happy to create that for you. Have a wonderful day.